welcome back to Exquisite Glow. So today is going to be the second video of my decluttering series, and today I am going to be diving into foundations and concealers. So if you guys missed the first decluttering video, it was primers, face primers and eye primers. Any type of makeup primer was decluttered in the previous video, and I'll go ahead and link that down there for you guys in the description box. So if you missed it, you can definitely go check it out. Again, a little disclaimer, I am going to be showing a lot of makeup. So for those of you who don't like or these type of videos offend you, go ahead and click out, that's fine with me. But for those of you who would like to see what foundations and concealers I have, what I'll be keeping, what I'll be giving away, and what I will be getting rid of, if you want to see all of that stuff, then definitely keep on watching this video. Don't forget that you can follow Exquisite Glow on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. That all is at Exquisite Glow. All the links will be found down below as well for that. So without further ado, let's get started with the foundations and concealers decluttering. It's gonna be a lot. Alright, so let's get started with the concealers and foundations decluttering video. Here is my Sephora bag full of foundations and concealers that need to be gone through and thrown away. Whatever is old and whatever I'm not using and is still usable, maybe I can pass on to a family member or so. So let me get started. Alright, so the first item I have here is from Glam Lab. This was something that sucked balls. Sorry to put it that way, but honestly, they could have used better ingredients or just better foundations, period, or something, because these things do not have any pigment. They suck. I don't like them, and it's going in the trash because ain't nobody need this. The next thing I have here is from Bare Minerals. This is a matte foundation. This one is in the shade Fairly Light. Will I be keeping this? No, I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of it or pass it on to one of my sisters. This is pretty new. This is no older than a year old. So I'm going to pass it on to one of my sisters and see if they want it because I don't use it. This one here is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. This is an 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. This one is actually something that I really liked. However, I am no longer using it because there's barely anything in there, and I just haven't repurchased because there's other beauty cream that I'm using at the moment, or BB cream, and I like it. So this we're going to throw away now. This is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is to erase dark circles. You guys know, if you've been on my channel for a long time, I love this thing. I love it. There's still some left. Obviously, I'm going to be keeping this. There's still some left, and I need to repurchase. This here is the Lumi True Match Cushion. I'm actually like pretty much out of this. I really liked it. This is something that I would definitely repurchase. However, at the time, I really have no business buying another foundation if I have some at home right now. So I am going to hold off on that, but this is going in the trash now because it's done. This one here is the Revlon Color Stay Foundations in the shade 150 Buff. This one, as you can see, has dried out completely. There's like nothing pretty much in there. I can't get it, and it's really dry, so that's going in the trash can. This one is a new one that I bought, and the cool thing now is that now they have pumps. So obviously this is brand new, and I'm going to be keeping it. I just bought it probably 2 months ago. Alright, so the next ones I have are these here. These are the L'Oreal True Match Foundations. The reason why I have so many is because I have such a hard time finding my freaking, like, color. So far, I've pretty much figured that I am a W3, which I have here, or a W2. So in the summer, W3 or W2, but I have W1. So if I mix these two together, I kind of make W2, and these are in the warm shades. So I'm going to be keeping those two. These ones here, this one is neutral 2. This one kind of works, but honestly, this has to be passed on, and I actually just bought this one too. That was dumb. I just bought this one. This is in the classic ivory N2, so I'm gonna pass this along. This one here is extremely old. This is a C1, and I'm gonna toss this out because it's probably expired. All right, this one here is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. This one I really like. I think it's cool. I don't think that it lasts more than, I don't know, 6 to 7 hours, but it's a really nice foundation for a short shift at work. It does keep me matte for a pretty long period of time. I do have to say that I do blot throughout the day, probably once, maybe twice, depends, and it does make me appear poreless at the beginning. Obviously, throughout the day, your pores start popping out, but it's a pretty cool foundation. I'm actually going to be keeping this one because I've actually been using it a little bit. The next two foundations are these ones here, and these are my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. I have both shades. I have 2C1 and 2N1. I have no clue. Every time I go get color matched by somebody, they tell me I'm a different freaking color. But I feel like the 2C1 Pure Beige is good for summer, and my 2N1 Desert Beige is good for like wintertime. So I really like both of them. I actually got this one last summer, so we're still within the 2-year mark, or 1.5 year mark, 2-year mark. This one I just got this last winter, so I will obviously be keeping both of these foundations. The next things here that I have are the Super BB Insta Ready creams. These ones I really like. These ones stay matte on your face for a very long time. I'm in the shade light, so I'll be keeping the light one. I have a light medium one, so I think I'm gonna be passing that one on to one of my sisters to see if maybe that will match their skin. So I'll go ahead and pass this one along. The next BB cream I have is this one here by Revlon. This is the Photo Ready BB cream. This one I hate it. I'm gonna toss it out. I don't even know why I still have it. This one here is a little deluxe sample size from Pacifica. I don't like it. It makes me appear orange. Again, I don't know why I have it. I'm gonna toss this. All right, so this one here is my only MAC foundation. This is the Pro Longwear Foundation. I love it. I think I need to buy another one. This one seems pretty dry. I have to be honest with you guys. It's really old. It's probably 2.5 years old, so definitely time to toss this one out. I'm actually going to, am I going to keep it? I mean, I haven't broken out and I have worn it lately. I only have a little bit more to go. I might just risk it and, you know, just finish it up by using it. Hasn't made me break out, so I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to toss it. Why? My face looks too good right now to fuck with or mess with it, so we are going to toss that. This one here is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. This is super old. It's probably 3 years old to 4 years old, so that's going in the trash can. I don't remember how that worked. Obviously, it didn't work well enough for me to want to repurchase it, so there you go. The next things I have here, these ones are concealers, and these are by NYX. There's a green concealer, a yellow concealer, and a medium toned concealer. I had originally ordered the light. I don't know why Hotlook sent me this. This is the medium one, and honestly, it doesn't work for me. I am going to pass that on, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I rarely use these. So I am going to, I don't know, that green one. This green one I'm going to keep because it's still pretty, you know, it's recent, and I'm going to keep the green one because sometimes I need green. This yellow one, I've obviously used a few times. I don't feel like I've used it a lot. So I am just going to pass this on. Maybe my sister might like it. All right, so let's talk about these three here. This one here, I believe, is the Maybelline Dream Lumi highlighting stick. This one I really liked at the time, but I didn't repurchase it because I found the Instant Age Rewind Concealer and loved it. So we're going to toss this out. This one here is a Revlon Color Stay Concealer. Honestly, I didn't like it, so that's going to go to the trash. It creased on my under eye area. This Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, actually, I did like it, and the only thing I didn't like was the fact that I bought it a little too dark. So actually, this one is one that I do want to repurchase, but I'm gonna buy it in a lighter shade. This one I am going to go ahead and toss because honestly, it is old and it's time to go. But this one I will be repurchasing. This one here is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Honestly, it is too dark for me, so I am going to pass it on to my sister because I believe that she uses this one. So I'll pass that on to her. This here is the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. Obviously, I'm going to keep this because sometimes I like to mix a few of these drops into my foundation to make it a little bit more yellowy. I have a little bit of a yellow undertone on my skin, so I feel like that is one of the reasons why I have such a hard time finding my perfect match of foundation. If you guys know of a foundation that is good for people with yellow tone skin, please leave your comment down below. Let me know what you like to use or what you've heard is good so that I can go ahead and check that out. This here is by Benefit. This is a fake up. I actually got this at BeautyCon last year. So I'm going to keep this. I've never opened it. So I'm going to keep that to try it out. I don't know how that works yet. This here is a Anastasia concealer. I've never used it. I got matched to it. It was given to me and I've never used it, right? Yeah, no, I haven't. Wanted to see if maybe I swatched it or something, but I haven't. This one obviously I'm keeping. I know that it's really creamy and some people actually use this as foundation. I've heard that. So I don't know if it's true, but I've heard it and I know that it is extremely pigmented because when I worked at Macy's, I would swatch it on people and put it on them and it was pretty good looking. So keeping that. This one here is from Sonia Kashuk. This one I am going to keep. I do like this one for spots and to just kind of like correct a little bit. So I'm going to keep this one. This one by e.l.f. honestly is extremely dry. You can see it. It's really dry. I really liked it at the time, but since I have this Sonia Kashuk one, I think I'm going to stick with this one. And this one I'm going to toss. All right, I have this concealer. This is super old, guys. Oh, and I didn't even open it. This is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Eye Corrector. It's brand new. Obviously, I've never opened it. The seal's not even broken. I know I loved my original one, so I'm gonna keep this one since it's brand new. This is a discontinued product. I'm sorry, but I liked it at the time, so actually I'm gonna keep that and play with it. This one here is an Urban Decay sample of their Naked Skin liquid makeup, and this is in the shade 3. I am going to test that foundation out and see how I like it. And then I have these. These are these BB cushions. This is exclusively at Ulta, and it's Laneige, I think is the brand. And in here you have 4 shades. Oh no, hold up. Yeah, I think it's 4 shades. You got, no, it's the puff, the light, the medium, and the medium dark. So I'll probably try these two, see how that works. And I have actually 2 of them, so that'll give me a good time to kind of review it and see if I would like to actually try out the one from Target. And yeah, so that I'm gonna keep. This, what is this? This is a broad spectrum from Chanel. It's the Vita Lumiere Aqua and 30 Beige. Well, it's Chanel, so I guess I'll be keeping that and just lathering it all over my face. All right, guys, so that is it. Let's take a look and see what we're getting rid of. Okay, so everything we're getting rid of the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. We're getting rid of this old Pro Longwear from MAC. We're getting rid of this Revlon concealer, this Maybelline concealer, and this other Maybelline Brighten Lumini concealer. We're getting rid of this Pacifica BB cream. Getting rid of this Mark concealer. e.l.f. This cushion from L'Oreal. This from Revlon is the Color Stay. Then we have this BB cream from Revlon. We're getting rid of that. We're getting rid of this L'Oreal foundation in True Match because it's super old. Getting rid of the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh cream because it is old as well and barely has anything. And then I'm getting rid of this little palette thing that I have going on here. So those are all the things that I'm going to be getting rid of. So I'll put these to the side. Things that I'm going to be passing on are these Super BB Insta Ready. These concealers here. This N2 by L'Oreal. This MAC Pro Longwear and this Bare Minerals Matte. And then everything that I'm keeping are all of these here. So all of these things I'll be keeping. I'm actually pretty happy as to how much we got rid of and tried to condense my whole little foundation collection here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate you stopping by my channel. I hope that you're enjoying these decluttering videos here on my channel. Don't forget you can follow on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. That all is at ExquisiteGlow. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye guys. Mwah.